Welcome to my channel. I'm Cindy and this is Cindy's Little House. Today I'm going to be working on this building. This is my mom's apartment and I'm going to get it done.
Standing underneath the lights.
First of all, the side of the building, it has a little bit of discoloration from mold mildew just being out in the weather. And so first I'm going to spray it with this bottle. I have pure vinegar in there. And so I'm going to spray it down with that first to kill all of that. And then do a little bit of power washing to get it off, and then rinsing to get the rest of it off.
Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me. And let our minds be caught up in a dream. Quiet voices in the night. Time is running out of sight. A lonely wind is passing by. Tries to carry all the whispers that it finds. The walls are listening when we talk, making echoes as we walk. There's no one left but you and me. It's like a made-up place that only we can see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream. Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. There's no one left.
So the power washer that I'm using, I really like this power washer, but it was taking everything off, but it was also messing up the wood, and it was kind of giving it more of a rough feeling to it, which I went ahead and did as much of it as I could do with the power washer, and then I went back and just did more of a rinse to get the the solution off of there from what I sprayed on, because I did not want the wood to be chewed up like that. But it didn't really matter. It just mattered in my head, but it didn't really matter because the kind of primer that I used on here it was for mold, mildew, and all of that. And it also said that it would kill it as you're putting it on there. And the fact that we used an entire can of paint for that, primer, I think it's going to be just fine. And plus I did all of this washing too beforehand. But yeah, I didn't know it would do the wood like that, but that probably, I wouldn't recommend that. And this was not done in one day. This was over weeks, because there is no way I would have tried to paint over this the day that I was doing the water on it. No, it needed to dry.
Keep getting under your thick skin, trying or not, building and nesting your weaknesses, swimming around in your bloodstream, can't make it stop. Oh, I just need a towel dry.
as you can see, my wall is a lot cleaner, and now it's completely dry. And I'm putting the coat of it's called Valspar Storm Coat in the gray, and that's the primer. I'm sorry, that's not the primer. What am I saying? Storm Coat is what I'm going to be putting on top of this primer. This primer is Zinsser 123 Bullseye, and I've used it many times before. It works great. I used it in my bathroom, over the shower. I've used it outdoors when I was doing my project on the front porch. And anyway, it is great. And this is the one that we used like an entire can. We had like a little bit left in a little can, and then we went back to the store and got a big gallon can. So I know, after I washed the wall over here and it was kind of rough, that would probably soak in pretty good, and it did. But when I went to paint the Storm Coat Valspar real paint, not the other I was talking about, the 123, but when I went to paint that, it went on so easily. So I'm really, really glad that I did not skip this step on the side over here. Although I have been working on the rest of the building since then, and now I'm painting the Storm Coat right here. But I have been painting the rest of the building in sections, and I have not needed the primer for those areas because they were not raw like this one wall was.
I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco light. They can try, but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always prey on the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. Not afraid to love you.
So now I'm working on the trim that goes at the very top of this building. We decided on the trim that's, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of that trim, but it's like a composite like that. And it's white, but what I'm doing is I'm going to prime it just like I did the building with the 123, and then paint it with the Storm Coat. And then my husband will put it up for me. But it's really good quality, and I knew that it wouldn't rot like regular wood would, and so that's why we went with this type of composite type of trim.
Not afraid to love you. Not afraid to love not afraid to love
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room. Walls keep tumbling down. 'Cause I ain't got nobody. I always feel so lonely when the day is through. I'm in the spotlight, not home till midnight. I want somebody to hold my hand, 'cause I got my head in the clouds, but I'm getting really scared of heights. I used to spend time with all my friends, but who's gonna like me if I'm not there? 'Cause I got my head in the clouds, but I'm getting really scared of heights. I try to get everyone.
So my husband's going to pre-drill some holes in these pieces of trim, and then when he gets up there to put them up, it'll be a lot easier on him, especially since he's using screws and not nails. And this is him putting it up. It's not very many pieces of trim, but it looks really good.
So lonely when the day is through. I'm in the spotlight, not home till midnight. I want somebody to hold my hand, 'cause
So after I got the wall done, there was one more little project that I wanted to do. Over to the left is a project that's on one of my videos that I did the rock area. And this was another piece of rock area I wanted to do over by my mom's mini split. That's a mini split that she has in her room. And so I'm just getting the plastic and, sectioning it off how I want it and using those little pins that you use. And there is some cardboard down, and I did spray all the weeds that were around here, but I don't get a lot of weeds around this area because this area is where the hose is, and so it gets wet and stuff too. And that was another reason I really wanted a rock area over here, was because of that. And now that we've done both areas, my husband's like, we should do the middle piece too. It costs a lot when you're doing this. I'm going to say it cost, I'm thinking he told me $37 or something like that to get the rocks. All these other things I already had, like this, the black stuff that you put down for the weed barrier or whatever. I already had that, and I already had the black pieces that separate one area from the other, the edging. And so that kind of saved on that. But $37 for this small spot is pretty expensive, and I think the other spot was $25. I'm pretty sure that's what I paid for the other spot. So you can imagine that big piece is going to be up there. But I really like it. I love the way it turned out, and it just seems so clean over in that area. And so I'm glad I did it. It did turn out great.
'Cause I hope that I'm not showing how I feel for her, but she won't feel the same for me. I've got this picture in my mind. It's just the two of us, just the two of us. But I know I'll have to try to let her go, because she won't be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before, but she will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else, and I will have to let her go. She will never know, nah, never know, nah. She will never know, nah, never know, nah. She'll never know. It's like she stole my heart without knowing she did. But I guess that it will pass. Yeah, I can't be the only one who got lost inside the blue of those eyes. I've gotta let her go. I know it won't be easy. I wanna hold her close.
So once got the weed barrier going, it went pretty smoothly, and I thought this would be the hard part because having to do that weed barrier behind the unit there, I thought, oh, that's going to be so difficult. But it ended up the hardest part at this job were the rocks, because the bags of rocks weigh a ton. And I can't remember how much, if they're 5 pound, 10. No, they're 5. I think they're just 5 pound bags, but it does not feel like 5 pounds. It feels very heavy. So, yeah. And then you have to, open them and pull them up and get them on the black stuff. So, anyway, this ended up being the easy part. But I did have to go around. As you can see, I have a curve in it, and I had to go around that. And then there's also a little plastic clean out that's right in the middle of all of that. So I had to make sure that it got cut around that and no rocks were on top of it and stuff like that. So it wasn't as difficult that I thought it was going to be.
Together, you're afraid to hold my hand, trying to understand. What if this doesn't go as planned? So you don't know what it means to be loyal and kind. I know that you're not blind. Tell me what is really on your mind. You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. I see them pulling your strings, and you might be seeing things. Yeah. You know I'm real and I'm here. Who cares in a few years? You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. So am I.
So here we go with the rocks. All these bags of rocks, putting them down. And by the way, now you can kind of see the clean out over there. That little white plastic you can see to the side. And anyway, I just dumped these bags and then I just moved them around to where I wanted them. That's how I had to do it. And it, like I said, it was kind of difficult because they were heavy. And then I was just cutting them open, but dragging them over there was the hard part. By the way, the reason I did not unhook my hoses, because I could have just unhooked them, they would have been out of my way the whole time. One of them is hooked up to the pool. It has one of those automatic fillers on it, and I just didn't want to undo it because of that, because then I would probably forget to do it back, and that's just important to keep the pool at its right level. And especially now that it's getting hot, we don't want it to, go down too much. So anyway, I just want to explain that because I know I would forget. But now you can see me. You can see the curve that's in the in the where the rocks are, and I think that looks really nice. And then the rocks behind and beside the air conditioner unit just looks so much better. I'm like really tempted to do this around my actual unit just to keep all the grass away and all that, because it is a pain to keep that away from the unit. And I know this is going to help tremendously, and especially over here, like I said, where water, the hoses are there, it's just going to make everything so much easier. So it's looking good.
I have nothing more to put on. I'm defeated and withdrawn, just trying to understand where it went wrong. Always believe that nothing good in life is free, but it's overwhelming how people can hate on me. Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open, 'cause if I shut down, it just gives them right. I wanna stay wide open. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna stay wide open, where no one can break me, and no one can bring me down. I wanna be where I'm safe and sound. Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open. Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open, 'cause if I shut down, it just gives them right. I wanna stay wide open. Oh, oh, oh. I wanna stay wide open. Come closer, dance for me. Easy, tiger, easy, let your hair down. Come closer, let me see all your million faces and all your million mistakes. You don't need to hide. Come closer so that we can be together. Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. We've earned it. Your eyelids and perfect lips got me rushing, panting. I'm so lit, like lilies you open. The fragrance goes to my head, my darling. I get everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it.
today, I hope you enjoyed my wall being painted and my around my air conditioner being fixed up. It's been a long process. This has taken me weeks to do, and I'm also working on the wall that is near my pool over here. I can show a little sneak peek right there. You can kind of see it. It's looking so good. I really like what is going on around here. I've been wanting to paint this building forever. That brown was about, it just had to go. So thanks for coming along with me today, and I wanted to let you know that I used a Valspar storm coat in the gray, and then I also, before that, I used 123 Bullseye primer, and I had some of that already, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. I had that little bitty can; it was gone. It took an entire can to do this one wall, which I kind of thought might happen just because the wall was in, kind of bad shape, and I really wanted that to be done. My other wall, I hadn't had a problem painting it. I don't need primer on it. Hair keeps getting in my mouth because I'm outside, and it's pretty sunny out here. But anyway, yes, come on along with me and see what's going on at Cindy's Little House. Thank you for coming.